Hello and welcome to World Talks on TVP World. I'm Anna Galcheńska. Conspiracists, anti-vaxxers, Putin apologists. You probably didn't know this face of European Commission Ursula von der Leyen, President, when calling out her opponents during the debate in the European Parliament. This Thursday, von der Leyen will face a motion of no confidence and will most certainly survive it. But will this fight end the battle? We're joined by Tomáš Zdechovský, Czech MEP from European People's Party, to delve on the prospects of the future of the German leader at the helm of the European governing institution. Good morning, sir, and thank you for joining us. So let us start with the debate.
From Strasbourg.
Thank you so much. Let us start with the latest debate on the motion of no confidence of Ursula von der Leyen. What has this debate revealed about her coalition and her support?
If I would like to criticize Ursula von der Leyen about any issue, it will be something about the Green Deal and green goals, what she is proposing last week. But the issue about COVID vaccination is very weak and everybody knows it. I was serving in this time in 2020, 2021 in the front line for 7 months in the hospitals in the Czech Republic. And I know how it was very difficult to really survive this time without vaccination, and how situation absolutely changed after them when we had a vaccine. Also, it's really quite important to know that the issue about vaccination and about charge decision in the case of Ursula von der Leyen about her messages with director of Pfizer, it's not something what is it very relevant to her work. Also, we can criticize Ursula von der Leyen for many issues, but especially in COVID time, she decided very well and she solved the situation very well. Also, I think that this procedure will not be successful.
Right, we're talking about a Pfizer deal, but the European Commission President will most certainly survive the vote on Thursday. However, the accusations have been mounting and accumulating around her. So apart from this vaccination deal, there's also the Green Deal, as you mentioned. There's also a question of supporting the right wing in Italy. And how about these accusations? Can they somehow blur the image of a strong leader at the helm of the European Commission? And supposedly, can this lead to her removal from the office in the near future?
Every real leader has its strong opposition. Also, you have to take it as a part of the game, and I think this is the game of the throne, and it's very important that she will hear something and she will now have it the time to negotiate it many things, and the members will have it opportunity to ask her many questions. It's not about the surviving. I think this is much more that we are sending the political signal, and the groups, especially from the right wings groups, they are sending the signal that she have much more be open for the dialogue with everyone. And I think now is the time to deal with her many issues, especially the Central Europe has it now the time to speak with her about the green goals and green targets about 2040. You know that she has it first time in her mandate the opposition in the commission. It was the Polish and Czech commissioner who really were not very happy with presentation of the new green proposal. And I think that now is the time to changing the atmosphere in the Commission and atmosphere in the European Union, because in the same time it's not possible have it here goal defend Europe and have it the goal to be the cleanest country or cleanest continent on the planet.
Just as you rightly mentioned, what could be the legacy of Ursula von der Leyen? Where does she put the weight on?
She's a very experienced commissioner. She is very experienced politician. Also, she knows that she needs really to engage her team to communicate with all the groups and promise everything what they are now asking. And it's up to her to survive this for her not very good time. But her speech yesterday shows that she is full of energy and she will be very tough in negotiation. Also, let's see what will happen. It's changed a lot of the situation because she's now leader and as a leader present her and help her that we will not have it the tariffs with USA. The Trump didn't decide tariffs yet. Also, it's quite important to see all the situation, the general situation about her and about her position, and she has it full support of the leaders of European Union. If there is bigger opposition, it will be quite difficult to survive. But now, in this moment and in this situation, it's much more easy. But it's for her really the moment that she needs to more discuss with member of European Parliament because many of them they are not happy with the current situation and there is a lot of criticism inside the European Parliament.
As I said, Ursula von der Leyen showed a different face during this debate. She accused her opponents of using a playbook of populists and appealed to the core principles, values of European Union, to democracy and rule of law. But will that be enough? Will that suffice in the long term?
Yes, but you have to see that the situation changed a lot. Many of people who signed the letter against her, they accuse her every time as a European bureaucrats, and they are following the Putin, and they are visiting Russia, they are visiting Belarus, they are visiting China, they are supporting with likes from this country, they are visiting embassy of Iran. Also, many of them are very openly against the European Union and against European Union values. And this is why for many of members of European Parliament, this is the red line, why they want any change of the Commission politics, but they don't want to support the extremists what were really present in the May in Moscow for Putin parade, where he presented his success of the war against the Ukraine.
So European People's Party is going to be voting in favor of Ursula von der Leyen. How about the scene in the European Parliament? How about the coalition itself and those who can oppose and build an opposition that will eventually be very negative towards Ursula von der Leyen?
I think she will have it more than 400 votes, sure. And it's about another 320 votes, how she will deal with the groups and with the MEPs who are not satisfied with all the things what she's doing. Also, the EPP will vote it for her. It's 190 votes, and then it's about the deal with Socialists, Renew, ECR, and Greens. The votes from the Communists, also Left Party, and from the Patriots, and from the ESN, and non-touch members, I think they will vote it against her or they will abstain.
All right, so we're looking ahead and we're looking forward for the motion of no confidence on Thursday. The vote is most likely to be won by Ursula von der Leyen. However, what is she going to be remembered for, in your opinion?
She has to remember that she needs to talk with members of European Parliament. She needs much more make the politics what is not make in the Brussels bubbles. I think that this is repetition of everything. The situation, especially the Polish, Czech people, Slovak, Baltic people, has it fear from the war with Russia. Also, now is the time not really make the Europe much more green, but it's time to defend our values and to defend our countries. And this is what we are waiting from her, that she will decide it, that we know who is now our enemy number one, that the European Union, it's not ideological project, but it's practical project, how to cooperate together. Also, this is what really I see internally discussions in the couloirs of European parliaments, because we are unhappy with many things that she or Commission is presenting something on the press conference before they consulted with European parliaments. Sometimes it's need much more diplomacy and much more times to really find the balance and find any conclusion of the things before you will present them openly to the public. And I see that she is now in the position that she was much more in the position of leader, but now she needs to be a little bit in the position that leader will listen the people what gave her the power.
Time will tell if this lesson will be learned. Thank you so much, Tomáš Zdechovský, European People's Party, head of the vote of no confidence on Ursula von der Leyen this Thursday in European Parliament. Thank you so much once again for joining, and have a good day. And thank you for watching World Talks on TVP World. Please stay tuned for more news and other interesting commentaries.